All right. Good morning. Good morning. YouTube world, Facebook world, Instagram world. Good morning. As you see, new setup, kind of, sort of, but we try and do a little something different. I moved the mic back a little bit. The video last time was kind of personal and all that good stuff. So, we're going to try something different this time. Also, I mean, you guys don't really see it, but there's been a transition with the setup. I bought a new keyboard, new mouse, all that good stuff. So there's been a little transition with that recently. Um Again, good morning. Sneak Show. Let the show begin. All right. Making sure I look at y'all face to face today. So, first of all, every Sunday I try to come here. This is the third week in a row. Like I said, I'm gonna try and keep it going. I'm gonna try and keep it moving, and we're gonna try and do weekly cops. Like I said, if I cop a lot, I'm gonna post. If I cop none, I'm gonna discuss something. So it's not gonna be every week. I'm not made of money. I kind of do a little bit here and there, but I'm a beginner, and I'm trying to show and share my transition with you guys. So this week there was a couple of shock drops that happened, and fortunately I was able to cop a couple of them, and also some of the drops that came out the week before came in this past week. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. First of all, there is one shoe that I want to share first today. This shoe, I'm not into reselling this shoe. I'm not really hip into, that's not what I want to do with this mid. Even though yes, I do collect mid, and yes, I do resell mid. Okay. Um but this shoe is something that's special because I've been meaning to buy my daughter, my youngest daughter, a pair of sneakers. I never did, only because she has an older sister, and she gets her hand-me-down shoes. They got Yeezys, they got Jordans, they got all that stuff, but she's never had her own fresh pair of shoes. So this shoe is special to me, and I got it for her, and it's actually this Jordan 1 La Muerta, however I forgot how you pronounce it, no disrespect, the Day of the Dead. um but this Jordan 1 is the first shoe that I'm going to share with you today. Okay, as you can see, let's get the angle kind of fixed a little bit. But this Jordan 1 as my first show of cop is very special to me today. Okay, guys. And the reason it's special to me is because it will be Ava's first brand new pair of Jordan. Me and her brother and sister and mama will all be rocking on Jordan 1s one day, and she'll be able to put this on, and she has her own first pair of Jordan 1, even though it's mid. So that's the first cop we're going to discuss today. And I know she's very excited about it also. And I love the color. I just love the color. If I can't really show you guys, but the yellow type color is cracked. It's cracked, everybody. Like, that's dope. In the Nike check, that's cracked. Okay, there it is. You can see it better now. It's cracked. I love that. So the quality is awesome. I would get me a pair, but nah, I don't think I want one of these. But the color is awesome. I love the familiar written in the front right here. There's something a little bit different. Okay, so that's the first shoe that I'm gonna show, because that's the first one that actually came in. The second one, this is actually the third pair I'll be getting. I have sold all the pairs I had. And people assume, because it's made, you could walk in any store and pick them up. That's not the case in most of these shoes. Some mid how do I put it? They're exclusive. They made a particular amount, or they're only releasing a particular amount at a time. So the resale value is a little bit higher than how much it is retail. So that's how it usually work with the mids. So this shoe that I'm going to show you guys next is actually a pair of mids that I initially bought for myself, and then someone, a good customer and friend, he liked the shoe, and we were the same size, and I haven't worn it yet. So he pretty much bought the shoes from me, and I gave it to him at a great price, in my opinion. And he got the shoes. So I went out and I looked for these shoes again, so I could share it with the world. I could have a copy with me because I think these shoes would do good, even though the color is kind of, skeptical the way they put the colors together. But I like it. Excuse me, I'm messing up this morning. This is not just here. I've been messing up around the house all day this morning. But this mid right here, okay, I'm not sure. Excuse me, this is live. I don't have edit privilege. Don't worry, everybody, it's not Corona. But this, I'm not sure what they're calling this color. I haven't even looked at the box to look at the name, but I love this. Another one of my brothers is talking about buying this shoe, and he was saying that it would be a nice pair of shoes with some sweatpants on, like some black sweatpants, gray sweatpants, whatever color sweatpants. He said they would be nice, and I agree with him because this is a different mid. It is a very different mid, and the quality is awesome on that. Awesome. I could see why people are saying this is the year of mid, because they have dropped this past couple of weeks some crazy mids. Some crazy mids. So this is the second one. It might be gone soon, but this time if it's gone, I think I'm gonna just let it be gone and stop copying this style, because there are so many style of mids that's coming out. But I like this mids. I was gonna keep it for myself, but my whole intake on wearing my shoes that I sell is starting to change. So you might not see me. As you see, my box in the back is empty because I'm starting to have a new reality of wearing what I could have sold. Because even though I could sell used shoes, it's how you want to do your business. It's what kind of business route you want to go. So, in saying that, that, yeah, that's the deal. But this is the second one, the mid. Okay, black, white, gray. Like my boy said, go straight with sweatpants. So if you see this out, I recommend getting it because I think the price is not going to be a joke very soon. It's going to be very expensive. So sneaker number 2. Okay. While we're doing this, actually, no, let's talk about sneaker number 3 so we could just discuss what we need to discuss next. So the sneaker number 3 was another shoe that, I know you guys have seen it. Another shoe that I have had last week on here. I had a bunch of youth sizes. I had a bunch of white sizes that I was unable to get any adult size, and I said I was gonna find an adult size. And finally, after search, thank God for friends in the sneaker world. Shout out to you, Darius. I know you're out there. Hopefully you watch. I'm gonna send it to you after this. But after the search, we were able to find a size 10. A size 10. And man, it was a search. People were charging crazy prices, 360. Like, for my white sizes, I didn't charge this much. I didn't end up charging, but it is what it is. But I had one white size left. and I still do. And then I had to get an adult size. This is a size 10. I can wear this. I'm a size 10 and a half, 11, but I bought it because with the deal he gave me, I just couldn't let it pass. And a size 10 is not a bad size, and just the price. I just can't beat the price he offered it to me for, shipped. And dude has always been 100 with me, so I just copped it. So bringing back to the stage, oh, excuse me, the Jordan 1 Mocha, standing in at, what would you say, 5 inches, 0.5 pound. you know, the Jordan 1 Mocha, the contender of the Jordan 1 of the year. Bum, 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 bum. Size 10. I had to do it, fellas. I was broke, but shoot, I got it. I went, I looked, I searched. My boy, DM me, said he had one. Did I want to buy it? And I was like, heck yeah. And it's here. I never opened it. That's why I had to smell it. I just opened it today. Yeah, I got it. So that one it's here. So yeah, the Mocha. And then again, shout out to Snicker Broker. Snicker Broker, we need to get your theme song in here because we talk about you a lot. Because most of my deals is made with you guys. Dude that sold me the Mocha, I met him with you guys. But thanks to the Snicker Broker, I was able to grab one of these, the LA hat. The LA hat. And I was able to get it from the Hat Club. And pretty much, yeah, grateful for these. I like them. I'm going to keep them, you know. But yeah, I was able to get this from the Hat Club. So yeah, Ben, shout out to you. You're the one that really, I've been buying hats. I've always wore hats, but you were the one that taught me how to make sure I look for the, oh boy, how to make sure I look for the right kind of hat. I'm gonna go back there later and figure it out. Like I said, this is live, fellas. Give me a break. You're gonna see crazy stuff. You're gonna hear my kids. You're gonna see me dump stuff. It's live. I I can't do pre-recorded. I don't want to do pre-recorded. I want to come to you raw, uncut. So it's live. Okay. So going back to what I was saying, I was gonna say, earlier I said I was gonna discuss something. So this past week, we had a couple of shock drops. We got a couple of shop drops. We got a couple of, what they call it, exclusive release or whatever, only a couple of people got it type releases. And there was two in particular that I wanted to talk about. And that is the Jordan 11. No, not two. We're going to talk about one. We're not going to waste time. I'm already 14 minutes into the video. We're going to talk about one, and that's the Jordan 11. The Jordan 11. And the Jordan 11, I think everybody was prepared for it to drop. Marcus Jordan actually leaked it himself. And I don't know if he did it on purpose or exactly how it happened, but the story is Marcus himself leaked this, and everybody was prepared. But the problem was that we didn't know what time it was going to happen. Some of us waited at noon, and like me, I heard it was at 8 o'clock. From the beginning of the day, from a very good friend of mine, and the good friend, he is sick right now. Chief, get better soon. Well, I don't. Yeah, just get better soon, bro. He let me know. He was like, yo, that's coming out. I don't know, but he looked out because he he is not buying shoes right now, and he kind of let me know that that one was coming out in particular. I don't know if he wants it or what the deal was, but um when he let me know, he actually showed me the correct time before everybody knew, because everybody was assuming noon, everybody was assuming 8:30, but he had the information from wherever he had it, and he had the right time, he had everything. So I was prepared. When the shoe actually dropped 8 o'clock, I used all my family's phone in the house at the time because I had family over. I had my sister, her husband, my wife, myself. I used all the phones. And when it dropped, I was a little bit late. I was maybe 2 minutes late. I hurried up, kind of entered it on my phone, went to my wife's phone, entered it, went to my sister's phone, entered it, and she used iPhone, so I put her face in it and then handed her back the phone. Came back upstairs. By the time I came back upstairs, looking at my phone, I won my size. And then looking back on her phone, she texted me a receipt. I'm like, you won? She said, yeah, she won. So I was lucky and I was able to get two of them. And then, well, I said I was going to talk about one, but briefly talk about the other one is the Jordan 5 Waters. And one of my customers wanted these shoes real bad. I've been really unable to cop any of the shoes he's been asking for because he's a size 7.5. The water came out. I tried for it. My wife tried for it. My sister tried for it. I went on TSB and only one was copped, and that was by my sister again the second day. So 2 days, two shoes on her phone. Kudos to her. Like I told her that day, I could hug her. She saved me a lot of money and and the explanation to a client, and that's what's to come next week. So y'all get excited, wait for it, and it's coming. I'm gonna show you the shoes. We're gonna talk about the shoes. So that there's a couple of shoes coming. There's one more shoe that we're gonna talk about next week. I'm not gonna talk about it with you right now, but there's another shoe I was able to cop two of. I can't wait till it comes in and share it with you guys because we need to discuss this shoe. Like I said, it's the year of the mid, guys. Year of the mid NSBs. Mid NSBs. But yeah, so we're going to talk about that shoe and we're going to see how it goes. Again, guys, thank you for listening. It's a long 18-minute video. I'm sorry it took that long. It's live and show is over.